a character that does quite a bit of stuff, being at a 4-star, running at average speed. I really like this character. Hey, thanks so much for checking out the channel. If you're curious about any other hero in Empires and Puzzles, you can view my website at anchorgame.com. There you will find I've graded every single hero with a calibrated team of graders. This resource will always be free. Thinking about supporting the hero grades and the breakdown videos? You're welcome to donate. Otherwise, feel free to share this resource with a friend. I have my exclusive line group called Anchor Cove, where you gain access to myself and tons of other experienced players with on-demand information and resources. If that piques your interest, all that information is on the opening page of my website with a short video. Let me dive into today's hero breakdown. Hey, thanks so much for checking out the channel. Today we're doing a brand new hero breakdown on the Inky Winky Drinky Dwarf, Kiril. He's got 656 on his attack, 673 on his defense, and 1034 on his health. Statistically, he's about average on just about all of his stats. His attack power, his defense, and his health, pretty much about average. He's running at average speed. He's part of the classic heroes. This video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. It is a free massive turn-based dark fantasy RPG. If you want a huge head start in Raid, all you have to do is click the link in the description. If you're a new player, you get a 1-day XP boost, 3 Raid Flasks, 1 Ancient Shard, 1 Void Champion Bulwark, and 50 gems. All your treasure, it's waiting for you right over here. As far as this hero special goes, he recovers 28% health for all allies. All allies get plus 30% attack for 3 turns, and all allies get plus 30% defense for 3 turns. Really solid there. He helps out quite a bit by recovering a small amount of health, but it's really cool that he's recovering, giving all the attack power for 3 turns, and then giving the 30% defense for 3 turns. A character that does quite a bit of stuff, being at a 4-star, running at average speed. I really like this character. Probably one of the first characters that you get, you level him up, you're pretty excited about him. I really appreciated everything that Kiril did. He is a wizard class hero. As far as his emblems, if you're looking to add emblems on him, do not focus on his attack power at all. You're gonna focus always defense first and then health. You wanna make sure this guy is as stout as possible. Take a little bit of drink out of that cup. Give him some muscle milk in there instead. When we look at his Titan grade, he is going to get an A as far as the Titan grade goes. This is close to an A+. Definitely one of the better characters to be using going up against Fire Titans, because he is helping out by giving the attack power increase as well as the defense for 3 turns. Now 30% is a pretty sizable amount. I don't like that it's only for 3 turns, but it still is pretty relevant. Oddly enough, against Titans, you're able to recover your hero specials quite frequently, especially if you're doing it correctly. You can definitely get them up there, and you can have this stat bonus up quite a bit. It is extremely important that when you're going up against Titans, that you want to be increasing your attack power. So that's why Miki is really an amazing character to be using against Titans, and you can pair Kiril with Miki. They do pair together because they're increasing the attack in 2 separate ways. So he's a really great character. I used him quite a bit for a long time against the Titans, and then obviously want to kind of throw him in the first position because he doesn't deal any damage. You're not really worried about recovering of the health. Where he comes into play against the Titans is going to be the attack increase as well as a defensive increase. Quite helpful against Titans. He's going to get an A grade there. When we look at him offensively, he is going to get another A grade. Again, running at average speed, he's helping it out, so you're increasing the attack and defense for 3 turns, and it's to everyone. I do really love characters that are impacting the board for everyone, with him impacting the board on healing and attack increase and defensive increase. For all of your characters is definitely going to be pretty awesome. I do like him quite a bit. Probably one of the better healers out there, because not only does he recover health, but he's also putting a clock on them by increasing the attack power, and then he's also preserving your life by increasing your defense for all your characters. Really great hero on offense. He's going to get an A grade there. When we look into his tank position, oddly enough, what I heard in a lot of mid to beginning tier Alliance Wars, Kiril was like the most annoying character in the world, because he just always seemed to be increasing the life total at the 28%, but setting it up so you're getting the attack increase as well as a defensive increase for 3 turns. And especially in the tank position, it's pretty easy to have the tank go off at turn 3 or 4 just with stuff going into him, and then just keeps on recovering to keep on doing that. So a lot of people were complaining about Kiril tanks just being like kind of broken and busted. So there is definitely some usability, especially now that things have changed and you can add some emblems. Again, go defensive on him and he can survive. Not obviously good for tier level defenses when you get later into the game, but could help you out in the beginner and intermediate stages. He is going to get an A- as far as the tank grade goes. When we look at his flank grade, he is going to get a B+. There is some usability for sure being in the flank position. If you're really low on characters, he could be healing and then also setting it up so he's impacting all the board with your attack and your defense. So a helpful character, one of the better healers in the flank position. He is going to get a B+, close to an A-, but I think that that's probably the correct grade currently now. And then in the wing, he is going to get a B grade. Probably not the best position for him. If you are going to be using him, I would definitely throw him in the very far left corner if it has to be in the wing position, because you want all your other allies to be getting the 30% attack and the defense, and everything charges from left to right. So when he goes off, if there are any other hero specials that need to go off to the right, they're going to take advantage of getting that plus 30% attack. So you want to be using him on the left side. So I don't really recommend him in the wing. He is going to get a B grade. He's going to get an overall defensive grade of a B+. I don't think that that goes into an A-. Again, this is considering all 5 stars and 4 stars together, but definitely one of the better 4-star characters to be putting on your defense. When we look into his weekly raid grade, these grades are compared against other 4-star characters. So on rush attack, he is going to get an A grade there. Definitely very usable when you're considering him now running at very fast speed, recovering that health and setting it up so your attackers and your defense are just increasing every 3 turns. He's going to be firing off quite often and keeping your guys alive. I really love this character. He is going to get an A on rush attack. When we look at his buff grade, he is going to get an A+. One of the better characters, I would say, overall, pretty much in all facets, especially in buff. Setting it up so he's giving the increased attack as well as the increased defense, and he's impacting all of your board at average speed. I do appreciate that quite a bit. 30% is still, it's a lot. 30% is quite a bit. So I do love him on buff. He is going to get an A+ grade there. On Bloody Battle, he is going to get a C grade. It's a bad idea. Obviously, recovering 28% health, that goes away, but you're in a situation to where you're adding attack by 30% and your defense by 30% at average speed to all your characters. There is a little bit of usability, but probably not my first choice at all. But just keep in mind, if you're running this character on Bloody Battle, he's not recovering health, don't do that. It's a bad option. There's other characters you could be using. So he is going to get an overall grade of an A. One of the better 4-star characters that is out in the blues. I really appreciate what Kiril does. He's just amazing in all facets of the game. Pretty solid character overall. So he's going to get an A grade. So let me know in the comments. Did I get this right? Did I get this wrong? Thanks so much for watching the content. Please make sure you subscribe, turn notifications on, like the video, and I'll see you on the next one.